Thanks for listening to the official Catchup, guys. I'm joined by Jonathan Stewart, captain for Bonnyrigg Rose. How are you doing?
Not too bad, thanks. Yourself?
I am good, thanks. Enjoyed the wee drive over the day, a good practice run for the next couple of weeks, I think. So, obviously we wanted to catch up with you ahead of the Kelty Bonnyrigg game, get your thoughts on that and also get your thoughts on just the season as a whole so far. How have you found this, your first debut season in the Lowland League for Bonnyrigg? Has it gone as planned?
It's been enjoyable so far. I think we've maybe taken a few people by surprise at how well we've been doing. When we stepped up to the Lowland League, we knew it was going to be a challenge. There's obviously a lot of good teams in the league, and obviously it's a competitive league, but we were quietly confident that we could go and challenge towards the top end. But as I said, maybe surprised a few other people and maybe ourselves included at how well we've actually done so far, being our first season in this league.
Yeah, it's been hugely successful, and I suppose one of the only things that's kept you from sitting at the top of the league at the moment has been the number of games played, I suppose. What do you think? Sitting there as the captain of the squad, what do you think has been been the key success to this season?
I think it's tough to say the team spirit we've got here at Bonnyrigg. Probably for the last 4 or 5 years now, we've been pretty successful, and the majority of the boys have stayed together. The nucleus of the team's never really changed, to be honest. And when we were part of the juniors and obviously moving over to the East of Scotland, we've kind of just continued that team spirit and that never say die sort of attitude, because we seem to score quite a lot of late goals and we never know when we're beaten, as we proved in the playoffs at the end of the East of Scotland last year when we were 2-0 down through Broxbourne with 10 men. We obviously managed to come back to win 3-2 and get promoted. So I think that's obviously one of the things. We've got a lot of good players in the dressing room as well. A lot of good players who have played at a higher level and probably could still play at a higher level, to be honest. But we all work really hard for each other, and I think that's the key to success so far.
Yeah, that's always going to bring a little bit of an extra kick to any team. I think the continuity is something we talk about a lot in the podcast. Is what we think is one of the reasons Bonnyrigg have been so successful. Something you touched on there that I sort of have to ask because it's a big talking point at the moment is that jump from the juniors to the pyramid with everything that's going on in the West at the moment. How did you find that transition?
Obviously when we done it almost 2 years ago now, kind of all the Eastern or Kelty were first to do it. Then the year after, like all the teams in the East jumped over to East of Scotland, so the leagues were a bit unbalanced, so to speak. We were playing some games we were winning 10, 11, 12-0, so some weeks were a bit boring, you could maybe say. You weren't fully tested, but then the other games were pretty difficult. But we knew it was going to be like that. We knew it was going to be like that for the first season anyway. It was really important to try and get up to the Lowland League as quick as possible, and thankfully we managed to do it the first time of asking.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's it can only be a good thing for Scottish football. As everybody kind of finds their level over the next few years, but it's definitely interesting. It's interesting to hear that you were pleased that you were able to make the jump so quickly, and like you say, you probably would have found success over the next few seasons anyway, but getting that win, and you mentioned that comeback win in the final of the playoffs would have been massive as well. Talking about the players in the team and in the dressing room, something I always like to ask when I'm having a chat with the players is, who do you like playing with? Who's the guys that when you look at the team sheet you think I'm glad I'm on the pitch with those guys?
Big Moisey, who I believe you're going to interview after me, he's a couple of times this season he's been going to kick my arse, when I like to say that, because I give him it quite tight, but he's a guy you would take into the trenches with you, especially over the winter sort of months where the pitches aren't great and so many games can turn out a bit of a battle. He's one of them who'll throw his head in front of everything, and he'll block shots, he'll chuck himself in front of everything. So Big Moisey's certainly a guy you take into the trenches with you, and being a centre midfielder who doesn't run very much, I like having Lewis Turner beside me sometimes because he's got good energy and good leg, and he kind of does my running for me.
Yeah. If this turns into as successful a season as it can be, and you gain promotion to League 2, is that something you always talk about, or is it a one game at a time sort of thing?
We've not really spoken about that, to be honest. We had our own wee targets at the start of the season to try and break into the top 4, so to speak. So yeah, we're maybe, as I said earlier, surprised ourselves a little that we're up there challenging going into the latter stages. but we're just taking one game at a time at the moment. I don't think we can afford to look too far ahead and get carried away. There's obviously a few big games coming up over the next few weeks, and a few twists and turns could still possibly happen, so we're just taking one game at a time.
Yeah, and you've obviously got one of those big games coming up at the weekend when you go along to New Central Park to face Kelty. Is that something you're really looking forward to?
Obviously, it's a massive game for the club, everyone involved, but I think for the league as well, I think it should be a good occasion, a good game hopefully, and it's one of these games where you want to be involved and you want to play as a player. Obviously Kelty flying high at the top of the league, deservedly so. They've got a really good squad, great setup and things like that over there now, so yeah, it's a place that you're looking forward to go and play your football, and hopefully we can get a good performance.
And obviously we spoke a wee bit there before we started this interview. You've been injured for a wee while, you're on the mend now. What do you see as your future, your ambition, even looking ahead from this season? What is it that you plan to do?
As you said, I've been injured for probably maybe 6-7 weeks in total now, apart from the Clyde game where I came back and played in that. So yeah, I started back training this week, so I'm just gradually trying to get back in there, get my fitness and things like that. I'm not even though I'm captain, I'm not expecting to walk straight back in the team, because the boys have been doing excellent. We've been on a great run ourselves at the moment, so yeah, personally I'm just looking to get back fit and be ready to be called upon when needed.
Thanks for having a chat with us, and good luck for Saturday.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Thank you.